Here we go for round one. A swing and a miss with the left hook. How about that time counter shot? A straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with that left hook. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. And down goes the Miracle Man. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. Here we go. It's round two. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Change, heavy shots, and Nigel Benn goes down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds. But he's...
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Both men on to the third. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
There's a counter shot. Just missing with the uppercut. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
There's a counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just...
I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
A shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key and combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band, no mind, and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They gon' let me when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through when I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. Carl, what a pleasure to be in this unique. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Beautiful counterpunch. That jab won't score. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
These two fighters are made for one another. That counter shot lands. That hook doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. So we're not watching that left. What do we expect to see here in round two? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So
thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
that's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
You'd like to see more jabs. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Right hook misses. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. So they're not watching that last round. There's the bell for round three. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Perfect counter lands. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. That counter shot lands. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Oh, Froch seeing cobwebs. How did they not go down?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And finally, Carl Froch goes down. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
card, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about watching that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Don't worry, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath. You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. You're letting back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get behind bases.
Here's the bell for round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Crotch in trouble. A much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Good counter punch. That hook just can't find the target. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that hook. His stamina is off the charts. Swing and a miss with the right hook. That hook was off target. The Dunk Destroyer now in a very dark place. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about watching that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Jab back. The boxing, great work. I love it. I love it. That jab slick. Get out there and win this round, all right? It's only 1 round that you lost. Don't worry about it. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss them. Great work. There, and let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Let's go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good. You've done all that work all the way through camp. And now you jab, don't get.
And there's the bell for round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab.
Whoa, Johnny! Carl Froch, we didn't see this coming. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Let me explain to you about it.
The Dark Destroyer goes down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up.
Oh my God, Johnny! Nigel Benn has been rocked. Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh no! Let's see that again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Ben in that last round. There's the bell for round 6. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Oh, Froch seeing cobwebs. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Nigel Benn has been rocked. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? To be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
A shot for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7. You still want to fight?
Let's talk about Ben in that last round. There's the bell to start round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up.
Oh my God, Johnny! The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Step back.
I gotta... It's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to par you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and put him down again. And that's a lot of points for losing the round.
They're going to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do. And you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something. Because otherwise, why should it change?
Nobody home with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? Let's talk about Ben in that. Round 8, and we're off again. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Watching. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your glove.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, no. Carl Froch got caught. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there.